Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire Daily Challenge. This is June 20th. And as you probably noticed, there wasn't a daily yesterday. June 19th, there was no daily. I was sick. I'm still sick, but I was really sick yesterday. I'm feeling a little bit better now, so I thought, well, I could at least do one quick recording of one daily and then get back into bed. So I'm just going to quickly be doing a daily here. Commentary might suffer a little bit due to the lack of intellect flowing through my brain right now. Difficult to keep coherent thoughts when you're really not feeling well and feeling out of the way and stuff. But anyway, we are here playing the Ironclad, which means at least it's going to be an easier daily than normal. Broomboss is fine, Temptation is fine, and Terminal sucks. So as long as we get a feed, Terminal won't matter, but the other two are great. So let's just jump into this. I would really like to get a feed as soon as possible if in this run. I don't think you get fruit juice. Is it fruit juice or something? I don't know what it's called, but basically what I'm trying to say, I don't think you can get the I kind of just want to take that route in all honesty, but I don't actually know. Maybe I'll take this route. Anyway, sorry, so I said I don't think you can get brain, help me please. I'm very under the weather, guys, if you haven't noticed. I don't think you can get the HP upgrade thingamajiggy on a normal one from an alchemist card, the upgrade card. I don't think you can get that from alchemist card. That's what I'm trying to say. It took me a while to get there, but the point that I wanted to make was carried over, and that's all that really matters if we're being honest with each other. So yeah, as I was trying to say is I don't think you can get the HP upgrade potion from the alchemist potion cards. Thus it is kind of like boomerang here, but also like shrug it off. Just does 9 damage for 1 inch is not bad. I'm gonna get rid of the power card and take the weakness card. It could be useful against elites. Anyway, so we're gonna be trying our best here to do well, obviously. That was just a really bad play. Anyway, look at it. So it's okay. We did no damage on the first turn, but he is weakened for 3 turns, so that one matters. We should probably use the potion card. I think then you use the bash card and use the boomerang card, which does 12 damage, which is pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the most damage you could have done. Let's go for one of these. Get a strength potion. That's always nice for boomerang later on, and a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more weakness. He's gonna give himself more block next turn, but if we get 3 strikes, he's dead anyway. So Entropic Brew is good, so I'll keep Entropic Brew around for now because it just it gives us more potions when we need it. Dex Potion I don't think is as good. Battletron's a good. Twin Strike is. I'm gonna take Twin Strike. It's 10 damage for 1 energy, so it's like strictly speaking better than the other one. What is the other one, you might be asking? Well, I'll tell you because I don't mind. I'm a nice person. The other one is of course the Sword Boomerang, which does 9 damage for 1 energy. I'm really tired. I'm very tired because I didn't get any sleep last night because I was up all night dying from sickness, and so the combination of being very tired as well as being like under the weather, yeah, it adds up. I think Clothesline's a little bit better than the Thunderclap here. Usually I take Thunderclap, as you all know, but I've started to change up my play a little bit just due to getting, like, I wouldn't say bad RNG, but just getting into a situation where I don't. Oh, that's big. I'd like to get around to that. I don't know if we can, but I want to try my best. So the Broommaster's potion we could, but I really want to try my best to get around to that if possible. So let's go for one of these. Let's go for one of these and return. It's not completely unnecessary. With the Broommaster's Gambler's Broommaster, we can actually probably definitely get this. We got enough block already. I'll do the normal strike and I'll do another block. I want to just keep cycling through to get that feed. That feed's very important because it's terminal, obviously. So there's oh, he's gonna give us a block. We should get him pretty low. And then we can use this potion here. If we get feed, we eat him. If we don't get feed, we just get rid of that. Max 3 HP pretty much balances out. I kind of am tempted to add another Twin Strike here. Barricade is also interesting, but I don't think it's the right choice. I think we're on any of these. So we've lost 4 HP. We've got 3 max HP back because of that 1 feed card, which is really big for us. I'm going to do it again and hope for the same thing. We unfortunately didn't get the same thing, but you know, that's life. Sometimes in life you get the same thing, other times you don't get the same thing. So and I'm going to use Sword Boomerang. Maybe we get a kill. We didn't, but we're going to have enough block to only tank 1 hit. So Terminal will balance that out anyway next turn. So we can use the vulnerable potion here. Use one of these. Use one of these. And we can use one of these. A little bit annoyed that you didn't die. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I don't really want to take 13 damage. I don't have any cards I can play in this deck anyway. Am I just gonna take 13 damage here? Is that what's gonna happen? I'll take 11. I don't really want to take 11. We can do this and then do this, and then use Entropic Brew for like a block potion. We didn't get a block. We got a weakness potion, so let's use it. And that will at least prevent some of the damage we're taking. So we're gonna take 6 instead of 11 here. We used up a lot of our potions for it, but I think it's worth it in the long run. A little bit of a miscalculation on my side there. We do heal up 6, so I need to keep that in mind. Now see, seeing red though, gain 2 energy exhaust. Did they change that? Oh, no, it's always been gain 2 because it's cost 1. When you upgrade it becomes 0, I understand. Combust is tempting. We don't really exhaust cards. Seeing red is tempting. I'm going to take it because if I get a seeing red bash turn, I can do a lot of damage. So we're obviously going to use the strength potion here immediately. We're going to use the alchemized potion. We're going to use the draw cards potion. Use the seeing red potion. Use the alchemized potion. Now we have a weakness potion. We can apply weakness to this good sir right up in front here. Or we could use weakness now on you. That's 7. We can. I think if we apply the weakness, you attack him. I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll take some damage here, but it's okay. Taking 9. It sucks, but it's what it is. It is what it is, as they say. Get a little bit of explosion potion. I'll use it. I'll use this explosion potion too, and I'll strike you once. I don't care about using explosions too much. We get a not explosion. Sorry, explosion is right word. I don't mind using the alchemizers too much, as we will always get another potion at the end of every fight, and we have quite a lot of ways to work around that. So we could go this way for an elite, and then we could fight this elite after bonfire. We can go this way, fight this elite, and like an elite. I guess it really doesn't matter, so I'm gonna go for the question mark, and it is a battle, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Start with a little bit of vulnerable action, I think. Let's go for a little bit of strike action. Let's go for a little bit of alchemized action, a little bit of card draw. We can draw. What do we want to get? We should just block, actually. We should just block and end the turn here. I don't think there's any reason for us to draw. He's gonna weaken me, so that's a little bit of a problem, but it's okay. Let's use the block potion immediately. I'm gonna use this. Use one of these. I was kind of hoping for something else there, but it's okay. Let's use you know what, thorn potion doesn't really impress me that much. I'm just gonna use the potion here. Here's an ancient potion, which is kind of okay. It's not great though, but it's okay. Seeing red is huge. I'll use it. I'll use that. I'll use the block potion so I don't take damage. I'll get another potion. I'll strike him once, and he should die pretty soon. So we're doing okay. We're gonna heal up to 4 here. We'd like to try and like get another feed out if possible at some point, just so that we can get a little bit of HP. Gambler's Brew is really good, and I don't think poison's going to do much for us, so I'm not going to do it that way. Another seeing red, or blood for blood. I don't think we take too much damage for blood for blood. Heavy blade, we don't really have strength right now. Another seeing red, I'll take it. I think it's fine, because even if it doesn't get played a second time, it still does something. That will strictly just do like 1 more damage. That applies infinite weak pretty much, and this applies infinite bash. We can make alchemizers free, which is the same thing. We can make 14 damage for 1 energy here. This becomes 12 damage for 1 energy. Strictly speaking, Twin Strike's better, but if we have strength, then Sword Boomerang will be better. So I'm going to use Sword Boomerang, because every strength upgrade is actually 4 strength upgrades. So Bottle Flame is huge. I'm going to start off by putting I feel like Sword Boomerang will close. Now I'm going to put the Sword Boomerang in the opening hand. It should be fine. So there's the Lagavulin. It's kind of what I was actually really worried about here, so I'm a little bit upset, but I think we do go for the damage in the first turn, because we can do a lot of damage to Sword Boomerang. I would have loved the strength potion just to speed this process up, but it's okay. So seeing red is absolutely great. I'm going to use Alchemize. I was kind of hoping for card draw there, but it's okay. Let's go for a Gambler's Brew on this and this. Okay, Clothesline's perfect. It gives me a little bit of block. We can use one of these. So we're going to get exactly in... No, we're 1 block short. So we will not perfect this. That's unfortunate. But oh well. We're 1 block short to perfect it. But that happens, I guess. Let's use a Alchemize. We get a weakness potion. He is already weak. I'll weaken him for a little bit more. I don't mind. He isn't vulnerable. So I don't really want to use the steroid potion right now. I'd rather wait on that a little bit if possible, but we'll see how it goes. That's very bad for me. That's also very bad for me. I think you use the steroid potion now and you use Sword Boomerang. And use Alchemize. They'll give me another Zero Potion. That's pretty good. So it's a helpful thing to have. We do have 10 damage incoming, so it's a little bit of problem. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the sword to 10, 20. That's what weaken it for 2 more turns. It's already weakened for 2 turns. So I think we don't even need to. I think we can just go damage here, and the damage will be. We won't kill him, so maybe blocking is better here. He should die next turn, so I'm gonna rather block here to just minimize some of the damage I take. Because right now we can still heal up to full, and as I said, he will definitely die next turn. So I wasn't too worried about him dying. I was kind of guaranteed he would die. Turnip is great, we can't get frailed. Blood Potion is great, it heals us. And I think Perfector Strike is something we want here because we only have 1 Twin Strike though. Perfector Strike is just a nice damage card, so I'm going to take it. I'm also going to choose to upgrade either Seeing Red or Alchemize. I think I should start upgrading the Seeing Red / Alchemizers. We don't really need that much energy right now. Maybe upgrading another Sword Boomerang is a good idea. I'm going to go for that. I don't know yet if the Sword Boomerang was the right choice this run, but we'll find that out the hard way probably. This is the fight I was kind of worried about for getting perfect, so I don't think any perfects are going to happen here. We can luckily use Seeing Red to clothesline this guy so we don't lose our perfect. Then we can use Defend, so we still have our perfect, and then we can use Sword Boomerang to do that. This will do 10. I mean, this is fine. I worked out okay. We're probably not going to perfect this because we would need to kill off 1 sentry and still block enough, and we don't have enough block for that. But you know, I'm going to give it my best shot, as they say. We can let's discard the Smoke Bomb, I think, and we can use the Alchemize, just see what we get. I was kind of hoping for a very specific card, and by that that actually works out pretty well for us. Use that, get a power card, play Barricade. Use that, get one of these. It's not what I wanted, but that's okay. So we will not get enough block here, unfortunately. At all to be able to perfect this boss, but you know what, that's life. Sometimes you get enough blocks, sometimes you don't. We didn't get enough blocks, so we will not perfect this, but now we got Corruption out there, which is you know, it's one of those, like, it could be good, it could be bad situations. We don't know yet. That plated armor, if we had got that like 1 turn earlier, would have actually been so good for us. And we took out 1 already. It's good. So we're going to take 1 hit on this for 6 damage. We'll heal it up with Burning Blood. I'm not too worried about that at all. Sword Boomerang here is fine. Perfector Strike here is fine. And we can just defend. So no perfect, just by taking 1 shot. So a little bit sad about that, you know. Not going to lie to you. I wish I hadn't taken the hit, but I took the hit. It's life. I'm starting to wonder if the offering is definitely 100% the right choice here. I was starting to wonder if the upgrading the Sword Boomerang was the right choice here. I'm starting to think it might not have been. Alright, off the bat, our block is sorted. Let's go. We don't need a heal. I'm going to just discard the Smoke Bomb because I really find. Actually, you know what? Let's just do damage. Let's keep. I mean, Smoke Bomb does nothing for us because we want stuff that's going to help us against the boss. So I kind of want to get rid of it. Let's do it. Discard. Let's use Seeing Red. Let's use Clothesline. Let's use Offering. Let's use Alchemize. Heal potions don't really do it for me right now, game. But I appreciate the idea. Wow, heal potions really don't do it for me. You just gave me heal potions. Okay, I understand. Twin Strike, Clash, or Anger. If we're going to add something, we should add the Twin Strike. It just does damage and it means Perfector Strike becomes slightly better, which is what I will upgrade now. Actually, I'm going to upgrade Perfector Strike. I was thinking about upgrading Offering, but you know what I was thinking? Offering doesn't actually need to be upgraded. It's fine the way it is. So I'm going to Seeing Red here. These potions are really bad for us, by the way. The ones we specifically got. I needed more defensive potions, like a whole bunch of. Oh, I guess we get 1 free dex. That's pretty good. So we get 5 block, and every block on our thing gives us more block. So I'm going to use this heal potion because I need to get rid of it. I'm going to use the Alchemize. I was hoping for something completely different, but we didn't get it. That's okay. So we're going to take like a lot of damage, and we're going to lose our perfect here. Or not our perfect, all our plated armor. So our plated armor is all gone. We lost half our HP gauge, and of course we're not going to perfect it. So we need more defensive cards in the deck, obviously. That's a pretty clear sign that that is something we need to look into right now. But you know, my own fault. I will have to stop blocking every turn though. It's a little bit of a problem. So I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to use one of these, and I'm going to use one of those. I had to perfect the strike there for that damage. Although I would have loved to use Alchemize to possibly get better potions, but we didn't. The Alchemize is actually starting to become like kind of a very crucial point to this entire run, because there's nothing you think about, but the Alchemizers give you the cards, the stuff you need to grow. You know, well, not to grow. Grow is probably not the right word, but you guys understand at least what I'm trying to say, right? You get it. We get so much block every turn because we got 7 decks. And if we can just block like almost once, we usually actually just fine. So this will do 30. This will do 3 times 4, which is very little damage. It's like, what's that? 12 damage. That's very low, and that does 10. Well, obviously you perfect the strike here. There's no question in my mind that that's the right play. We'll take 2 damage. As I said, we're not going to perfect this boss. I was really accepting of that, so I don't care too much about that. I care more about just killing this guy and getting it over with. We won't die here, so I'll tank the hit. It's fine. I have a bomb for next turn, so even if we can't kill him next turn, we can use the bomb. I prefer, of course, to keep the bomb, so I'm going to keep it for now. So first floor was kind of a bust. A little bit of a situation where we I haven't added any blocks to the deck, so let's add an Impervious. I'm gonna choose Ori. I want to add some cards to the deck. Battle chance is fine. I don't really like I'll take Iron Wave. I don't like any of those really. Pommel Strike is great. Shrug It Off is amazing, and of course Armaments could be good. Slash Pummel slash Shrug It Off. I think another Shrug It Off. Let's add some defensive cards to the deck. It's what we were lacking, is what I said we were lacking. So let's not play games and let's just add it and move on. So there's Elite. So there's 1. There's 2. This is also 2 slash. Okay, so there's 2 no matter what route we take. So probably want to go for this route over here, because that gives us lots of like space between elites A, which is good for recovering and stuff, as well as it also gives us a lot of time to get ahead. So I'm going to obviously use the Alchemize immediately. I was kind of hoping for something exactly opposite, but that's okay. Use Sword Boomerang, and let's use 2 Explosion Potions. And as I said, I was really hoping for another attack and he would just be dead, but now we have to get through a lot of his HP. It's a little bit more difficult of a situation. That's okay. There we go. We didn't actually need to block them, but now we almost had too many blocks because we always seem to be drawing. And then we just draw attacks, so I guess it's balanced in its own way. Doesn't matter though, he's dead. We'll move on. Bridges! That's the card I was talking about. So Spot Weakness is very tempting for me, but so is Headbutt. I want Spot Weakness because I've had an upgraded Headbutt. I can't say no. It's an upgraded Headbutt. I just want to say no to that. Shovel is good. Blue Candle could be good. Chain's Ashes is not good. Limit Break could be good, but we don't really have Strength Creation right now because we took Headbutt. If we're going to buy something, we should probably buy Shovel. So we can, and I'll buy the Strength Potion. I can't do that, so I'm going to discard this. I'm going to buy the Strength Potion. So I'm going to buy Shovel, and we can buy a Sever Assault. Why not? Give me Sever Assault. That's something, a card I never buy. Let's buy it today and try something different. We can still go this route if we wanted to. This route just means 2 elites straight after each other with no heal. If we go this route, we can still get this elite and this elite. That's straight after the bonfire, so it's actually not that bad. But let's go that route instead. I'll fight you guys. Actually, I could lose on my gold, but I'll fight you guys. But I just want to let you know I could have used all my gold there. It wouldn't have bothered me. Not at all. Okay, so we're going to use the Strength Potion. So you are already dead. But this might be better. It was not better. We can kill Bear, but we're going to take 10 damage. We can kill this good, so we take no damage. So I'm going to kill this guy and take no damage. See how it goes. Well, is it Bear? It is Bear. Bear and Romeo. Romeo. Exhaust all non-cards. I mean, that doesn't kill, so I'd rather just do this. I kind of want to use Alchemize. I'm thinking of use Battle Trance. Oh, that was exactly what I was kind of hoping for. I was offering. Use Alchemize now. It's a Gambler's Brew which you can't use. This does 5 damage to 4 times, so it's 20 damage on the board. That's amazing. Sever Stall does 18, will not kill. This does 14. It doesn't kill, but this does. Okay, that was great. That was a perfect fight. We didn't take any damage. Of course, we did take damage from our own card, but that's fine. We don't really have successful ways to implement drop clicks, so I'm just going to skip these cards and move on. So there's a lot of cards in this game that I always used to take. Like if I saw them, I took them. There was no question in my mind. There was no doubt. I saw certain cards. I was like, you know what? These are the cards we want. We are taking them. Absolutely zero question. But now that I've played the game a little bit more, I almost want to say I have a little bit more experience now. I'm more keen to pass up on other certain cards and get other certain plays. So a little bit of I want to say a little bit of a growth in my own situation, but I mean, I could be wrong. I would really like a block here, so I'm gonna use that for prayer of a block. I'm gonna pray this does enough damage to kill you. It does. Okay, so we're gonna take damage here. It's just what it is. We need to accept it. Move on. We're taking 5 full damage. We should heal 6, so technically speaking, even after this, we'll still be in a very good place. He's gonna get poisoned now, and he's gonna be on like 12 HP max, so we should be able to get through it very easily. There we go. And we heal up to 1 short from 4. A skill card is actually worth something here, so I'm gonna give it the regen card. But another Perfector Strike plus I will definitely add. I would really like some HP ups game. If there's any, like, another offering would have been good, but unfortunately we don't have the money for it. Would really like some HP ups here. What is this? We can buy Intimidate. It's okay, but it's not great. Elite. I said I'm gonna go that way, so let's dig for a relic. I'm gonna dig in the hopes that we get HP ups. Right now is what I'm going for. So I'm gonna use Seeing Red, obviously. Use the skill card, obviously. Add 2 wounds to your hand. That's fine. I'm going to use the Alchemist. I'm gonna use the poison on you in the back. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use Boomerang. And I could just take you out right now. Or I could struggle. Let's just take him out and he's done. And we don't have to worry about it, you know? We move on. We move on to the next phase of the fight. Which is, of course, trying not to take any damage. So it's good. So I'm going to use Offering immediately. I'm going to use Seeing Red immediately. I'm going to use Shrug It Off immediately. I was kind of hoping for Exhaust. I don't want to exhaust these cards. There's no way. I was kind of hoping for Bash to Sharp. I should actually try and get Bash to Sharp. Which was dumb of me not to do that earlier. There we go. I knew if I just waited long enough, Bash would Sharp. Kind of want to use Alchemize in the hope that we get a... I was hoping for like a better card than that, but it's okay. I did quite a lot of damage. We could have done even more if we just used the Twin Strike. We could have done quite a lot more. So that's maybe like, you know, the argument can be made that I've started to make a couple of misplays, but you know. Okay, that's 27 incoming damage. That's just way too much incoming damage. So I'll use this Dex. I'm going to use this block. And this should take one of you out. Then it doesn't take any of you out. Okay. I mean, we can't get it. We have no cards in this deck that are free. So either we block here, or yeah, I think we just block here to minimize as much damage as possible. So we blocked his attacks. So we're just taking 9 here. I think that's the right choice. I'm not sure, of course, but I think that's the right choice. Perfector Strikes are perfect because you go boom. Actually, you can't because you miscalculate that you only have enough for 1 Perfector Strike because you don't have any energy relics right now. There we go. He's going to buff them and he's going to attack this turn. I didn't know that the attack was coming, so it doesn't phase me too much. I will use... Let's use Headbutt here. And I don't know what I brought back, so it's fine. He's on 1. That's a problem. I took like what? Did I not take damage there? I think I might not have taken damage there. And you obviously just use this so as most damage possible. This is a very hard elite fight so far. So far it's very hard. It's not going too great. Pommel. I kind of just want to kill you. I wouldn't mind using Alchemize. Exhaust all non-attack cards. So Alchemize will get exhausted. We can kill 1 off. We can potentially kill 2 off though. 9 plus 6 is 15. So we can actually, if we play it like slightly smarter. Oh, there we go. That's kind of exactly what I need right now. Okay, we got rid of 2 and we did like 10 damage to this good sir, which is important because now he's kind of in lethal range to quite a few cards in our deck. We're not gonna get kill. Are you serious? 6 times 2 is 12. We are actually gonna get the kill. Oh my word, that was close. Ooh, Mango's huge though, but that was way too good. Barricade might be what we need to win this run, and that means we're going to need to upgrade it at the next bonfire. So let's go for this one. We can go for the question mark. That's fine. Let's go for the question mark. Got a free shuriken. That's a great deal. Let's go for another one. We got a runic jade one. Doesn't matter. We're going to need to upgrade barricade immediately to 2 energy. Barricade being 2 is kind of essential to winning a run. By the way, transform a card. This is a tempting one. There's quite a few cards I'd want to transform. Iron Wave is one of them. One of the Seeing Reds is one of them. The Alchemize is one of them. The Strikes are one of them. I would like to change... Sever Soul is also kind of one of them, I guess. I'd like to change... I'd like to change one of the alchemizers to Rupture. Rupture's fine. It's not what we want, but it kind of at least combos with what we have going for us. We're going to use the Seeing Red immediately. We're going to use the Plate Armor. So we have 9. So right now we're not taking any damage. So there's no reason for us to defend here, but we can. So we might as well. He is vulnerable, which is great. So, oh, remember we do more damage. So that's 1 energy. That's 2 energy. That's 3 energy. And then this will do the most damage, 75, which was possible. We got a Strength up and a Dex up from that. So that's insanely good. We get 9 block every turn regardless. Here's the barricade I was after, but can I kill you is the question. 37 plus 7. It's not going to kill you. If I use barricade block, I will not get enough anyways, because 21, 9 plus 6 is 15. So we should probably just alchemize. We got a power card. We will play the power card. It's Rupture. Okay, now we got to look how much damage we need to do. We need to do 8, 44. We will not do enough. There's no way it will do enough. 8, and then this will do 44, maybe like 45 plus, we need to do 51, and there's no way we're going to get to 51. So I think you played the Feign card here and then you used the Perfect Strike. So it was 48. So yeah, with 8 there we would have never made it. We would have been exactly 3 damage short, and we would have tanked 10 trillion damage next turn, which I of course don't want to do. So I'd rather just not tank damage. And the Singing Bowl is actually great because now we can just start upgrading our HP all the way. Body Slam is good, but it's not upgraded, so I'm going to pass on it. I will go for bonfires. I want to just dig up relics. You know why? Because it's very, oh my goodness, we get 10 Plate Armor every turn. There's very, oh my goodness, there's very specific relics we want, and those are HP upgrade relics. Our Audibles also fine. Okay, so I'd love a barricade opening hand here. We didn't get it. I think you used the Strength Potion. I think you used the Alchemize. You use the Thorns, it's fine. Let's go for Sword Boomerang. Headbutt to put Sword Boomerang back. And we don't need to play anything else here, so let's just end the turn. So I would have really, these cards I would have way preferred over this, but we didn't get them. So remember, this is going to do a lot of damage. So we should start off with the Feign cards. We got 15 block right off the bat. So now we want to try and kill off one of these guys, if possible. So we need a lot of lucky plays from the Sword Boomerang, and we got them. We also got the Strength and Dex up, which is just going to make every turn off this better for us. So there's a tiny chance we can perfect this. I was really hoping for a very specific card to shop in. That very specific card, of course, was the well, we can kill you. We can kill you. So that you're dead. So we should do it like that, right? And let's use Alchemize. It was a poison. I don't think it was worth it, but it's fine. I will poison you. Why not? Let's get a little bit of poison back. So I don't want to use Impervious until we've played Barricade. I would love Barricade in my opening hand, but unfortunately no. Sometimes life just doesn't happen the way you want it to. So I think you start off with a Pommel Strike here. We didn't get Barricade, okay. We can struggle off for Barricade, and it will be worth it if we get Barricade. Somebody you struggle off, and even if we don't get Barricade, I'm just going to kill one of you guys off anyway. So, boom, you're done. And we won't take damage here, and our Perfect still intact. Barricade has to sharp at some point, okay. At some point, Barricade has to sharp, but this guy's going to start hitting very hard now. Yeah, as I said. So there's no way for us to get through all this, I'm pretty sure. So that's our Barricade. We have 10 block. We have 19 block. We have 25 block. So there's literally no perfect for us. Absolutely zero perfect. It's not happening. Now we're just on the can we survive train. We need to just survive now. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's go for a Alchemized Star. Get a free skill potion. Play the free skill potion. Use the offering. Get the Seeing Red card. Get the Struggle Off card. Get the Bash over here. Get the Clothesline over here. And then we can either do like 22 damage, or we can get like block for the future. I'm going to do 22 damage and get block for the future. I mean, do the damage because we're going to block's going to build because he's buffing now. So our block's just going to keep building right now. And that means we're actually in a position now where we are starting to positively build block. Which is very slow, but it's happening. Very slowly. But we're not vulnerable anymore, and that's kind of like half the challenge already won right there. So right now we're not taking damage, so you obviously go for Perfected Strike, right? 8 times 4, or 49. 8 times 4, 9 times 4 is like 30 something, so it's obviously better to just use the Perfected Strike here. End the turn, he's going to take one more damage from poison. He's going to hit me. He's going to summon people, I assume, which is really good for me, so I'm very happy about that, and he's dead. And we didn't perfect it. We haven't perfected anything this run, but we're just alive in this run right now. Another Impervious or double tap. I think you take max HP here, actually. I think you just take the max HP. You don't need a Another one of those. Not being able to rest at rest sites with terminal is kind of fine. Do I care about curses? I think you take coffee drip here. With terminal, I'm not too worried about healing at rest sites at all. I haven't healed at a rest site so far. Okay, let's look for our elites. 1, 1, 1, 2. There's only one route that has 2 elites, so we're trying to do that. We have quite a bit of money, so we can look for a little bit of a... we should also think about a bonfire. It's 1 bonfire, 2 bonfire. No, only 1 elite on the 2 bonfire path. How much elites on this one? Well, there's only 1 bonfire in that whole path. That sucks. What about 2 elites? If I do 2 elites, there's only 1 bonfire, and that's just how it is. And we physically can't change it. So yeah, I'm gonna start over here. I have to start over here to get the stuff I need. 4 energy is really nice, but I really prefer 7 energy. I don't know about you guys, but that's just me. Look, they were definitely misplaced here. I'll be the first to admit. But that's fine. I feel like I could have probably played it, but we get 10 armor every turn regardless, and I really like that. It puts me in a much better situation. I really like that. So, we do need to use impervious here unless we can kill one, which I think we can. So I'm going to start off with one of these, into one of these, into one of these, into a sword boomerang. Now I did gamble a bit there that it would hit the back darkling and not the middle. All of it would hit the middle darkling, but I thought like, what, mathematically our chances were pretty high. So I don't know if we can kill you. I don't think we can. So I'm going to just block a lot and I'm going to attack anyway. Oh, he doesn't have the diluted anymore because he came back to like, okay, I understand. So this is kind of hard to kill all of these guys right now, is the problem we're having. So I am in a little bit of a situation, but we should be able to figure it out. So I think you should pommel here, and you should use headbutt here to bring back probably the upgraded sword boomerang. We can then use the alchemize to get a skill card, and then we can use the sever soul on you. And we will take no damage, and hopefully we can kill both next turn. We should be able to. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. Especially if we play sword boomerang first and we get very, very good procs, which we did. That puts us in a good place. Ancient potions, fine. Wild strike is, I'm just going to skip cards now and start getting that max HP up. If we take 1 max HP for if we take 1 HP upgrade for every enemy that we encounter, we will actually start coming out at a net positive. So that's great. Because you are literally just dead to twin strike, so I don't need to worry about you. So actually, you know what? I will twin strike you right off the bat. I will then bash you to keep you vulnerable longer, and then I will hit you with a trillion boomerang plays. That's a lot of incoming damage, by the way. Just in case you didn't know that, I think that is that's at least an amount of damage that I was not looking forward to seeing. Why is it only do 13? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to do more than that. You know what? Fuck this guy. Fuck you. Excuse me. Fuck you. There we go. We should bring back the sword boomerang. He's still gonna be vulnerable one more turn, so he'll take a trillion damage. We get good block. We have a good block deck. We just need barricade to show up more consistently, and we should be fine for the victory here. We also need more max HP though, so something to keep in mind. Ghostly armor is super good. Ghostly armor is super good. It's actually good enough not to take the max HP, so I will pass up on that. This fight is kind of worrisome, so I'm gonna immediately use this. Duke. We got flame barrier. That's huge. So I'm going to play Shrug It Off. Play flame barrier. I'm going to play Perfect the Strike to take out a... I should take out a Spike Boy. I should rather take out a Spike Boy before I worry about the Explosion Boys. Although the Explosion Boys are very scary, do not misunderstand. I'm a little bit more... Actually, we can take out one of you. This will do... This will do what, like 4 times 4? I think you just take out one and you just don't proc any of the spike shots, because just now all the sword boomerangs hit the Spike Boy and we just died to Spike Boy. That would be unfortunate. I'll be sad. I'll be very sad. I'm not even like being like funny. I'd actually be really, really sad. Like that's kind of exactly the situation I was worried about, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. So I'm very happy the way this worked out. And now we can slowly start building up enough defense to just one-shot him with Perfect Strike, and we're in a good place. This deck is not bad. We're in a better place. Another sword boomerang is tempting, but I think just keep giving my max HP so I have a chance at victory here. Bag of Prep is huge. Feed is very huge. Matryoshka could be huge. Maybe we might be able to get 2 chests out of that. Matryoshka is pretty big, but so is Bag of Prep, but so is Toolbox. Limit Break is fine. Metallicize is okay. Card removal is not necessary. Who's our boss? Don't ridiculous. We are gonna want a lot of block. Let's take Metallicize and Bag of Prep and go to the artifact and take a strength potion. Let's move on. Let's move on. So Bag of Prep is going to be very big for our opening hand. It's just going to allow us to get that. So we have 13 block right off the bat. So we literally have enough to not take damage. So that's really good. How do we approach this? I think you go for a normal strike on, let's say on you, I guess is fine. Then you go for Perfected Strike, which will always one-shot someone. And then you go for Sword Boomerang, so it does the most plausible damage to all enemies. It's good. We'd like to kill these both off next turn, but I think it's going to be very hard since he's blocking. That's a lot of damage. I don't know if anyone's told you, but that's a lot of damage. We're going to use the drink potion thing. We're going to use the seeing red thing. We're going to use the barricade thing and the alchemist thing. We're going to use the kind of big damage there. There's no way you die. Absolutely no way. So we can might as well alchemize here. That's fine. We'll get enough block, and barricade is up, so we're going to start building block back. So eventually we will break even. I think we're in a good place right now. I'm obviously misplayed that because it's probably never ever a good idea to play the way I just played that, but it's okay. Like I said, block wise we should always be ahead on the block front here because we're getting so much 13 block every turn. Enemies don't really do 13 damage to us, so I'd rather have them all reasonably low so I can attempt to get a one-shot kills on certain people, which for now is working out. Oops, a little bit of misplay there, but it's okay. So long as we kill these 2 people that have 3 HP and 2 HP each, we will be fine. Whatever. I can use a potion. So what potion do I not? I don't care about this. Dex potion is kind of fine. Artifact potion is fine. Let's move on. Strength potion is a little bit better than the artifact potion, I think. So let's take it. And I will take the max HP and move on. Thank you so much. Let's think. We have to go this route because this was good. Whatever, we get some madness, we do some HP, it's okay. Let's go on. We cannot rest him. Aha. We cannot upgrade stuff. Is there stuff we won't even upgrade? I mean, there's a lot of stuff we want to upgrade, but I think there's so much stuff you want to upgrade that you kind of don't want to upgrade it. You know what I mean? There's so much that we have to upgrade that we don't want to upgrade. It's an awkward thing to say, I understand, but it ironically is literally the situation we're in. So you go for the rupture play into the strength potion, into the alchemize, into the boomerang play, into the headbutt play to boomerang, and your turn there. I would have loved the barricade turn 1 here, but you know, as they say, beggars cannot be choosers and all that. I'll get some energy, I'll make a potion. That's an attack card, I'll use it. I'll use the potion. That's an entropy potion, I'll use all of these. I will use the sword boomerang, and then I'll use the bludgeon for a trillion damage, which is great. We're building a trillion dex, we're building a trillion strength, you know, all in all we're in a good place. We can metallicize here, we can ghostly armor here, we can offering here. We can use a little bit of a pommel strike here, I think. We didn't get barricade, okay. Let's go for maybe okay, we want to play as many cards as possible, so probably the 3 strikes are the best thing here. We can play Battletrons, why not? I mean, what's the worst happens? We get cards that we otherwise couldn't play. It's not that bad. We can bash him into Perfected Strike him. I think that is the right play. It's going to do the most damage for us. It's going to do us the best of every situation. Barricade always showing up so late is kind of starting to grind me a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you guys. A little bit of a frustration, I'm not going to lie. I'm a man that believes in some good quality shit, and that's not that good quality shit that I need, baby. So we're going to take 3 here, so we're literally not going to get perfect, even though we've got oh no, we're not, because of metallicize. Oh, perfect still attack, baby. Still no barricade though. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. We're not going to take damage though, so that's fine. A little bit ridiculous. This barricade not showing up like this. It's starting to grind me. But I'd like to get the kill here. Where is barricade right now? Excuse me, game. Have I played barricade? I have played barricade. At some point I played barricade. Okay, I'm an idiot. Never mind. Just ignore me. Ignore me. I'm stupid. Bottle lightning is huge. It's huge. You put offering your opening hand, obviously. Armaments Plus is actually worth it, but so is Body Slam now, especially upgrade bonus Body Slam. But I think actually Armaments Plus is so big for our one. But I'll need that max HP, so I'm just gonna keep taking the max HP for now. Ooh, now max HP is starting to look a little bit less necessary. A little bit less necessary, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start with a little bit of Ghostly Armor action, go for a little bit of Offering action. Go for a little bit of Seeing Red action over here. Gonna go for some Sword Boomerang action, go for a little bit more Sword Boomerang action. We're gonna go for a little bit of a Headbutt action to bring back some Sword Boomerang action. And then we're gonna end with a little bit of Wave action. Get a potion and do a nice little strike bust right in his face. There we go. That wasn't a bad first turn. Killed the 2 little minions, did some damage. There's Barricade, there's Madness, there's a strike. Here's a little bit of action going over here for us. We're gonna take a lot of damage. I'm gonna Smoke Bomb this. I can't heal. I'm gonna Smoke Bomb this. I can't heal. Did I take a hit there? I better not have taken a hit there. I think I did. Don't tell me I did again. Panda was huge. Oh no, the Transcend Boy. He's kind of a problem. I'm gonna use the Energy Potion. I'm gonna first use Seeing Red actually. I apologize. Then I'm gonna use Offering. Give me Barricade, baby. That is not Barricade. They did give me Rupture there, but I used Madness. I'm gonna use Alchemize. I'm gonna use Rupture. I'm gonna use Bash because it's really good for us here. 7 damage. Okay, we can definitely out damage him. That's nice to know. So we should probably use the Stereo Potion. Use another Alchemized Potion. Then we should use this because it does slightly less damage, and end it off with a Sword Boomerang. So I need Barricade to start showing up way earlier than this, please, game. I'm just saying. Can't get all my cards drawn in the first turn and not get Barricade to show up. I'm just saying. So I think you start with a little bit of Struggle Off action, a little bit of Metallicized action, a little bit of Ghost Armor action, a little bit of Energy Potion action. Excuse me, I said Energy Potion action. Yeah, a little bit of Regen Potion. Why not? Let's use a bit of Block action. Go for a little bit of Strike action, and then we go for a little bit of Twin Strike action. And then we're taking no damage. We didn't do much to him, but we didn't take any either. 50 incoming damage is where I start worrying a little bit about the amount of damage I'm about to take. But luckily, we do have good blocks. We have a little bit of weakness action happening. I thought I used a Energy Potion there. I think I might have just discarded it by accident. I'm not even kidding. So, oops, you know. I'm just a human, as they say. We should probably go for Pommel Strike into... Or Perfected Strike will give us more than enough. So I'm going to use Alchemize to get a potion for the next turn, and then I'm going to use this. And we have Pendo. Nice. We won't be able to kill him next turn, that I'm 9% sure, but might be able to just do a little bit more than what we thought. 32, we have 35, we're taking no damage to Transcend, which is great. Liquid Bronze is fine, and Flex, Carnage, or Evolve. Probably Flex here, if I have to be honest, is the card I want. But at the same time, I don't really care about Flex too much. Carnage is fine, but I think just give me more max HP and let's move on. Max HP is actually so important, so I really care about it quite a bit. He's not getting the right starting cards. It's starting to become a little bit of a problem for me, that I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated. So that's 10. One block, and we've got enough blocks. So block is sorted. Is Offering. There's our Barricade. I'm going to use Madness. I opened its Barricade. It didn't hit Bash though, which is good. I'm going to use the Barricade. I'm going to use the Bash. I'm going to then use the Twin Strike. And I'm going to use the Boomerang, Sword Boomerang. So we didn't kill him on the first turn, unfortunately, but we got very close. I don't think... You don't debuff me. He's going to be intangible next turn, so next turn we're going to need all the block we can get. So hopefully... We're not going to build that much up here. We should have actually blocked more. Oh, that actually works out perfect. So I'm going to use the one of these. Oh, he's not going to actually buff at all. Okay, well we do 1 damage, so it's pointless for us to go out of our way here to damage him. So we'll get like a couple of hits in, but we're not going to worry too much about it. We're building up a super load of block now with the Barricade. We should perfect this elite. I don't see us not perfecting this elite, so let's go for the Power Potion. That's okay, I guess. Use that. We can go Struggle Off. Go Battle Trance. Go Seeing Red. Go Seeing Red. We can go a little bit of that. A little bit of that. There we go. We did perfect them. That's good. Sundial's fine. Energy Potion is better than the Regen Potion for us. That's fine. Pummel. I don't really get enough strength out of Pummel, although it is tempting. Power through for that block could be super big because of the Barricade. So I'm going to go for that, I think. Look, the ultimate situation that we can get is that we get the barricade in our opening hand. That's our best situation we can do. But because it's really like unlikely to happen, I'm not gonna like build my entire deck around it. Not at all. Okay, that worked out fine. Got a skill potion. I'll get rid of a snake eye for a skill potion. And Reaper, Sword Boomerang, or Rage. Rage is tempting actually, because Rage we do attack a lot. So we attack a lot with Rage, which I think we do. But Omomoy is our final thing, not great. Okay, I would like to perfect this boss if possible, just to make me feel slightly better about my own self. So if you could just be so generous, game, as to give me a perfect here, I'll be very happy. I'm going to use all of these actually, I'm not even kidding. So Limit Break is huge. We need very specific cards to show up for it, but Limit Break is huge. I'm gonna use Offering here. Draws 3 cards, it's more than enough. We'll take damage if we draw 6 cards. That's actually a big problem that I need to like really look into in the future, because I must make sure I've got enough cards to actually draw off. We can Limit Break for 1 damage here. I just don't feel like that's worth it, especially since there's a headbutt in the deck and we can bring it back. So right now we have more than enough block to not take damage, so we probably just want to go full damage here. So let's look at how we want to do this. We have 5 energy, 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. So we can use Ghost Armor, and we can use 1 defend, and then we can use the lowest damage, which is Iron Wave, into Strike. We're hitting the wrong person as well, which is a problem. Into Sword Boomerang, and then end out. We're going to use this power card. Hell yeah. And then our turn. Okay, sweet. We got 44 block. If we had Barricade, we have won this run right there. Right there we had won the entire one. That is scary, man. That's very scary for me to internalize, because I look at it and I realize that okay, this is 18 damage, so Metallicize is more than enough, and we can turn strike you. We have a double damage next turn. I just really need Barricade to start showing up on my first 2 turns, please. Like this shit where you wait until like 10th turn to show up is really a big problem that I need to be solved, kind of. So if you could just be as generous to do that for me, please, I'll be extremely appreciative. Because this not showing up until like turn 7 or 8 after the enemies have buffed and done a trillion damage to me is starting to become a big problem. Rage is huge here for us. Rupture is huge here for us. I think you definitely go for a... well, let's see. 1, 2, we can do 3 attacks. We can only do 3 attacks. This gives us 6 block, but 3 attacks will do more. Do 2 things. So we should weaken him. We should weaken him. So we want to use Clothesline at some point. So I think you go for Pommel because it does the most damage. Into Strike. Into Clothesline. There we go. I think that's the best route. We're going to get the most out of that block wise. We need block if we want to win this. So our entire run kind of revolves around us getting a lot of block done. Like a lot of block. So we are going to still not take damage. We're still not taking damage, but we're going to start taking damage very soon. Unless we really start getting ahead of this, which not necessarily likely to happen. That's not the card I really wanted here. I mean, that just does 60 damage, so I kind of feel like we got to do that. And you get this, and you get this to get... he doesn't actually die to that. That's so unfortunate. We are going to lose our Perfect. Okay, so our Perfect's down the drain. Nothing we can do about it. We needed to have Barricade show up like 1 turn earlier. That's all we needed to get the victory, as they say. I will use Limit Break now. So no Perfect for us against this. Barricade kept taking so long to ever show up, and I actually idiotically, probably a very bad move on my side, I built my entire deck around Barricade. 66 incoming damage. Why did we not take 66 damage? We should have taken 66 damage as far as I can tell, but we didn't. I'm gonna keep getting my block up. I care a little bit more about getting as much block as possible than I do about doing a tiny little bit of damage, just good sir. So that's 30% damage. I really don't care about that too much, but I will use it like this and like that. And he will be dead very soon. We did win the run, but we didn't perfect the final boss, and that alone is enough to make me a sad, sad person. Continue. You ready your blade. You do 800 damage. That's very little. We did very bad. What did I do wrong? I must have done something. Oh, I didn't perfect any bosses. Let's start there. I didn't perfect anything in pretty much that one. So we're not going to place very well here. 554th. Top 1000 at least. We always place top 1000 now, which is very nice, but That wasn't a good run. I mean, we won the run, which is all that really matters, but it wasn't great. I don't feel like we achieved what we could have achieved. I think we could have achieved so much more. We needed Barricade to be more consistent, so we needed more card draw for that to happen. We needed, I think we just needed to play better with our offerings. We played our offerings, we never got the full card draw because we got a full hand. So we play offering, we would take damage content, the puzzle would kick in, offering would kick in, and we'll draw like 6 cards. We could only carry like 3 in our hand or 4 in our hand. Then we always threw 2 or 3 cards away, and those 2 or 3 cards that we throw away could be very important for winning the one. Also, Headbutt never showed up to do the limit break plan like I had planned. Also, our potions were really bad. We kept getting blood potions and regen potions instead of strength up potions and dex up potions, which I really wanted. So I think all in all we got like, not that we got bad RNG, we got fine RNG. We got a little bit lucky on the 3rd floor. I feel with the 3rd floor is where we really lost our momentum a bit. But I think picking up Barricade was exactly the right choice there, especially since we had 10 block every turn guaranteed. And take away the 2 Metallicizers we had, one and the one we got in the power card, but take away the Metallicizers, and we were getting 13 block every turn. So 13 block every turn with Barricade. If you can outblock the damage they do and still get 13, then you can actually just do damage on later turns. So very, very important to play that character, and I think we did. For now though, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like button. I recorded this while sick and feeling very, very bad. I feel very nauseous right now, and I'm going to use that as an excuse for why we played so bad, but rather I'm going to use it as an excuse for if my commentary was bad or I felt like I lacked energy. That is due to the just feeling atrocious right now, just feeling completely atrocious. So anyway, I will see you on another episode of Slay the Spire in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.